All right, we are back. ProConversations podcast is your boy, I love you, Jace.
It's your boy Derek.
And today we got a jam-packed episode. We doing multiple sports. We ain't did that in a minute, man. We finna hit y'all with this Spurs OKC Game 7 breakdown. Then we're going to the NBA Finals preview. Then we're going straight to the NFL. Miles Garrett, OBJ. No. So let's get it started.
Finals before the finals has just concluded. The San Antonio Spurs defeated the reigning champs, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jace, what are your thoughts on this?
Man, I love when the hate watch comes together, man. I love when the hate watch comes together. It was beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Hate. Haters ball. Ice T at Haters ball on the stage saying hate to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how it felt, man. That's how it felt, especially with the exclamation point of Devin Vassell doing that dunk at the end, man. You know what I'm saying? That we needed that because before that he was ass. He was shooting absolutely terrible. Devin Vassell was trying to blow the game. Like if they told me he had money on OKC, I would have believed him. I definitely would have believed him because most of the shots he was putting up was piss poor. Before that dunk at the end, he was 3 for 13, 1 for 6 from three. He was definitely shooting them in the foot. But they got it done regardless. That team played together. Nobody, no one man stood out. You know what I'm saying? It was Victor Wembanyama going into the paint, hitting his clutch threes. Time that he had to hit them, dunking on Chet, getting clutch blocks. Basically, being aware of the game plan and changing how OKC was guarding them, basically. And Champagne was just spraying, bro. He was spraying any and everything. Like when we told him games ago, hey, bro, you get the ball, you open, shoot it, bro. I don't care what's going on. You gotta shoot it. And he's been doing that. He's been doing that. He's a big factor of why they won this game. Harper, man, two amazing shots, let alone the putback as well, but two amazing shots. One of them was a mid range, and one of them was a step back three over the two-time MVP, like he wasn't even there. And I kept telling my brother-in-law, I was like, bro, he definitely got another shot in him. I just see it. He has another shot in him. He's going to shoot it with confidence. It's going to matter. Watch, he got another shot in him. And then he proceeds to get the ball back and shoots it over Shea. And that was one of the toughest shots of the game. Another guy who basically, like I said, this whole team played a factor. De'Aaron Fox, man, De'Aaron Fox showed up, showed out. He helped cool those runs because, man, not Golden State. You want to say Golden State so bad. The way they was playing, bro, the depth on this team is crazy. Kason Wiles would come down and hit a shot. Shea would just hit unbelievable shots. And the thing is with Shea hitting those shots, he could play like that any night he felt like it. He just chooses not to. He chooses to fall. I think the stats say he fell over 45 different times just in this series alone off of jump shots, trying to foul bait. Like, bro, get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Just ball out. If you would have been balling out this whole time, you probably wouldn't even been down. It probably wouldn't went 7 games. If he was shooting like that all series, it probably wouldn't even go 7, maybe. Because when Beyond was getting spurts where he wasn't able to affect the game like he did in game 1 or game 6, he did a little bit, but nothing was as dominant as that game 1. But yeah, De'Aaron Fox hit clutch shots, helped to cool the runs from Shea, Cason Wallace, and the guys. And let's not forget somebody who should be like the people's champ. I can't say he should be the MVP, but the people's champ, especially in San Antonio, and should have to never pay for another beer as long as he in San Antonio. If they win the finals, even if he leaves San Antonio. Luke Cornett, the man got the damn block of this. I'm not going to say the century. I was going to go crazy. That was not the block of the century. The block of the playoffs.
I had to take my glasses off, rub my eyes. I thought I saw LeBron for a second. I was like, no, wait, never mind. He's white. But
Who did he did it? Blocked by James. That's the first thing that came out of my mind.
my brain was like, blocked by James. Look, Cornette. Cornette.
Classic moment, bro. Classic moment, because that basically saved the whole. It saved the whole game. Okay, see, was starting to get on the run. They would have went and got that dunk. You cut the game down to 4 points. Wembanyama got 5 fouls at the time. You definitely needed that. And who expects a 7-footer to chase down a 7-footer? You got you got motherfuckers smaller than you in front of you, and they got hawked. He flies past him. But I'm like, there's no way he getting this. And if he do, this gonna call a foul. Did not call a foul, but absolutely clean. Absolutely legendary play by Luke Cornett, man. Shout out to him. Shouldn't have to pay for another bar, another piece of food, another piece of clothing while he in San Antonio, man. Shout out to him. On the OKC side of things, Shea was on one baller, man. Shea, the other Jalen Williams, Taysom Wallace. That was pretty much it out of those three. That was the only three that was scoring consistently. I said Hardstar got some floaters or whatever, but it wasn't nothing else that anybody else could do on that team without the services of AJ Mitchell or J Dub. And let's not get all super deep into that because Lakers didn't have what they needed. So let's not even stuff all into the injury thing. Before that, Indiana Pacers didn't have who they needed. So you play who's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about that, especially with OKC being as deep as they was. People comparing them to
Why'd you
Golden
name two
State.
teams that lost though?
I'm saying two teams that they beat.
Okay.
Nobody was talking about that then, so let's not talk about it when you lose.
Okay.
Nobody said Tyrese Halliburton, Luka. Nobody said nothing about it. So let's not hear it now.
To be fair,
Let's not hear it in
to
the.
be fair, have you
Man,
seen what the Pacers look like without Tyrese Halliburton?
that's on purpose. That's for the picks.
Nah,
That's for the picks.
bro. We saw them in the beginning of the season.
You're a dribbler.
Them niggas was ass off the rip of the season,
For
bro.
the picks.
Nah, they
That's
wasn't trying to take,
it.
bro. They wasn't trying to take off rip, bro.
All right,
They
bro.
was like, all right, bro, we gonna try to win without Tyrese. And then after a couple games,
They
it's like
deliberately
they said, all right, bro, this ain't gonna cut it, G.
throughout this
We gotta
season,
tank, bro.
they have deliberately showed up in games that they felt like they wanted to, just to show y'all what's going on. Even against OKC, they showed out without Tyrese being on the floor, with them tanking. They just was tanking this season. I promise you, that's all they was doing. They tanking. That team can still ball. We're gonna see next year.
I was saying
They're gonna have to. They got no choice but not to.
I was like, well, that's like we still can't dismiss the fact like they would have been crucial in this game because it's game 7, bro. But at the same time, this was a winnable game. This was definitely a winnable game without them. It's just there were some key players that did not step up. 2 white ones to be exact. The Caruso and Mr. Holmgren. Caruso, who you would have swear that nigga shot so well, I would have been surprised if he was named the MVP of this conference finals. Bro, it just decided now of all times to shoot badly.
He hurt his wrist though. He hurt his wrist when he was slamming. Damn, who was he slamming down to the ground?
Castle?
He slammed Stephon Castle to the ground, and he injured his wrist on that play. Yeah. I think he missed a free throw after that too.
So, yeah.
He was like, his wrist was fucked up. That's why he wound up shooting terrible. Like after that, any shots he took after that was terrible.
That's too many shots though to shoot with a messed up wrist though. It's like, bro, that's too many damn shots, bro. He definitely like underperformed this game. He was already overperforming, but it's like, yeah, coming in this game, we expected him like continue on with that. At least get like a cool little 12, but like, yeah, no, he shot bad. The wrist, then like that's fucked up. Only gets better. Well, he's gonna whole off to get better. I hear they have good doctors in Cancun, but in regards to Mr. Holmgren, I'm gonna be like, quote on Austin Rivers was saying, I don't think it's time to overreact. I don't think they should be looking to trade him. I will say he definitely got to work on some shit, bro. They comparing this nigga to Ben Simmons, and I'm just like,
yeah, I've seen that.
It's like, bro, and it's funny. This nigga said it's like this. I was like, I can't believe it. This nigga they comparing him to like Ben Simmons and losing because you look at Ben Simmons. That nigga had 8 rebounds and 13 assists that game. I was like, fuck. Also, you gotta point out that nigga did have two. I think he had 2 steals and 2 blocks. I'm like, hey, bro, he did some shit on the defensive end. It wasn't. It was. It's like, yeah. But offensively, it's like, bro, we needed more than 2 shot attempts. Like, what is he doing? You're all NBA. I know you're not all NBA for the offensive side, but we still need some bit of offensive input. Like we know you're not. You have never been like the second option, but even still, we have never expected you just to put up 2 shot attempts. That's never been the kind of player you are. So it's like that's when we were just like, what's going on? Because it wasn't like Wemby was on you all game, and that
even when he was, he like, oh.
and with that clip that circulated, got you looking scary out here, bro. Niggas was like, bro, do something, and your ass said, all right, whoa, and just falls on the floor. Like, come on, bro.
While he had the 5th foul.
I do think that's crazy that they
That's
didn't target.
crazy work.
I thought it was crazy that they didn't target him like that. But
That is crazy.
it's like, dang, if you want to whistle now, now's the time. Have it be on this nigga. But yeah, like it's not really like I'm not even gonna put this on confidence. It's like I feel it more like you're well, like one confidence, but at the same time, it's like I need you, like we need like more aggressive, like straight up more aggressive. Like I would say, yeah, you could bulk up. That's like one of the things. I would say, shit, do what your opponent did, do what Wemby did, bro. You don't have to go to the monks or anything, but like go do like some type of like training overseas, cause we know you're capable of it, straight up. Like when Ben Simmons did that, I wasn't expecting Ben Simmons to drop 20. Granted, like we didn't want him to see him drop 5, but like we don't expect him to like go crazy. We know you can score. We know you can shoot. So it's like, what's the deal with 2 shot attempts, bro? Like that's straight up unacceptable, dog. It's even sadder where one of those shot attempts it was getting sent back from Mr. Cornette. So that's where it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna be on the bandwagon where it's like, hey, bro, trade chat. It was funny. One nigga was like, I was in this like chat. I'm rarely in the sports discussion chat, but this thing was talking about like, yeah, trade him to Houston, whatever, trade him to Houston for Şengün. And I was like, nigga, you think that's gonna be any better?
What the
Listen,
fuck?
let fish. The reason this nigga was saying that, he was a Houston fan. He was not an OKC man. It's like, bro, like, yeah, bro, trade for Şengün, bro. Yeah, that would be better. Please send this chat. Please send this. Please send this. That nigga's like, I'm about to say, boy, fuck no. I'm like, nigga, you out here talking about, man, he ain't do shit. No, I'm like, you want a cone?
Absolute calm.
Calling him Baby Jokic. I'm like, bro, okay, first, I was like, all right, first off, I don't like it when niggas are called baby and then you put another player's name on there. Because chances are they're not that player. And like,
Or like
nigga,
a
just,
worst version of that player.
I'm like, yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, bro. And it's like, dog, like, just call them by their shit. Like, praise them. I get it. You're at the same time complimenting another player, but like, come on, dog. Don't, like, stop doing that. Cause it's like, bro, I've heard Baby Braun, baby, is it Baby Jokic, Baby Braun, Baby Jordan, Baby Westbrook, shit, football, Baby Gronk. Do you know what I mean? I heard like 3 different Baby Gronks. All them niggas was ass. Like, stop doing that. Cause them niggas ain't it, bro. When was the last time you heard of a Baby Jordan? And how cold was he?
No, hell no. I ain't heard no Baby Jordan. That
I,
probably before my time.
it
Fuck
was
Baby
definitely
Jordan.
before our time, bro. Cause I think it was
Baby Jordan sound crazy.
yeah, that shit.
Wait, niggas was comparing Vince Carter to Jordan.
But what they call him, Baby Jordan?
I don't know if it's calling him Baby Jordan, but I know they was comparing him to Jordan for sure. I
I was
remember
like, you
that.
can always like have like comparisons and shit like that. I mean, shit, niggas was comparing Ant to Jordan when like
Yeah,
around like the face of the league shit.
that's not crazy
What's
though.
blowing up?
That's not super
Like
crazy. That's
you can
just
have the
that.
comparisons, but don't call him Baby Jordan. Is what I'm saying. Don't call him Baby nothing. Like I don't fuck with. I don't think that's like that. It's cool. It may be a cool little compliment when you like young, like I guess like you're coming out of college or high school or some shit. As a pro, do not call that nigga that. He's a pro at that. Like he's a professional player at that point. Don't call him baby nothing.
The most famous basketball player to hold the nickname Baby Jordan is Harold Miner.
That's what it was. I was like, it's either that or Isaiah Ryder. It was Harold Miner. Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna have Harold Miner clips in this.
Shit. And shit. How many times you heard Baby Braun?
Fucking what's my name, man? Eric Bledsoe.
Call him Baby Braun.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, bro. Moving on, bro. But yeah, either way, what you got? What do you have to say about Chet? What do you have to say? What's your thoughts on like Chet's
Yeah.
like performance?
Baby Braun, Mini LeBron was a popular nickname given to former NBA point guard Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. That was insane work. But Chet, man, yeah, Chet played ass. Chet played like he was scared. Chet played like that nigga Wemby stole his lunch money. Chet played like a bitch. Chet played like a hoe. Chet played like, you know what I'm saying? Anything that is the reverse of how Wemby played. You know what I'm saying? He played with no passion. He played like he was unprepared. He played like he was like high most of the games or some shit. I don't know. And even the post game interviews, he didn't seem to really care. Like he wasn't locked in at all. And this is like the wrong
Game 7 at
for that.
home.
And I don't know if he's injured and they just not saying, and maybe that's happened. And in order to stray away from that excuse, maybe he's injured. And you know what I'm saying, they just don't want to say that. Well, other than that, I don't really see an excuse for why he played like that. Why he barely put up any shot attempts. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It didn't make any sense to me. Only way I make a trade is if I'm going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's the first thing I thought of, unfortunately, after this game ended. because we've seen it already happen before. Teams lose to somebody they didn't see that they was gonna lose to, and they go be sore losers and go get Kevin Durant and add it to your team. I could definitely see them being sore losers, with them having the picks that they have, with them having to make decisions anyway with the team and you know what I'm saying, all those young players they got on that squad, Aaron Wiggins and all these other guys not even getting minutes who could be starting players on other teams. You have the pieces to go get a Giannis Antetokounmpo and still conserve most of your core. You'd be fine with Chet and Aaron Wiggins if that's a trade. Chet and Lou Dort if that's a trade. Because for one thing, I don't think Lou Dort should even been starting the fucking game. I said that as soon as I seen him. Lou Dort should not have been started. If your play wasn't now, Lou Dort jump at Wemby ankles. If that wasn't the play, he should not have been in the game. That man was shooting what 3 for 35 or something like something abysmal. I want to say like 16% from three. We got to double check that. But he was shooting absolutely terrible. He was shooting terrible in this game. He hit a clutch one that got him a little bit of momentum of doing one of those runs. But yeah, Lou Dort should have been starting this game, so he can get him up out of there. You
That's
know,
probably
have to
the
pick up that
common
team
thing
option.
is on here is that if there's any moves they're gonna do, it's like they say like yeah, Ludor is definitely gone, and it's like somebody pointed out like he's realistically gone because like he wasn't really in like a lot of like key lineups or anything like that.
Aaron Wiggins as well. Aaron Wiggins is a part of that. Aaron Wiggins barely got any minutes during this playoff run. It's ridiculous what was going on. But they just got that many players, you know what I'm saying, on the squad.
And so
I think
you got two niggas where it's like you got two young dudes who are like they're coming off of injuries. We haven't really seen like them at like fully out, and that's Nikola Topic. Like I think he tore his ACL's rookie year. He had that cancer scare. It's like, yeah, then buddy's fully healthy now. So like, we gotta see what that dude can do. Their first round pick from this year, I don't know, Sobert or Sorber. He tore his ACL, so he didn't play at all this season. So we gotta wait till what happens this upcoming season. Those are two like forwards right there, two wings right there. So the whoever's looking like expendable, they can definitely be expendable now.
for sure, man. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Giannis Antetokounmpo in an OKC jersey. Would hate to see it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that winds up being the case. Or Anthony Davis, or something like that, something crazy dramatic like that. They feel as though will get them closer to being able to guard Wemby more effectively and stop this team. But yeah, let's get into the finals, man. Enough of this. Finals in finals preview. This will be the NBA. This will be this will be the NBA Cup rematch. And the first player to notice that on the court for the San Antonio Spurs was Dylan Harper. So we got to get it back in blood for the cup, man. He tapped Stephon Castle and Wemby, let them know immediately. We got to spin it back for them, man. We got to get this cup back. We got to get this championship back. And I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a great matchup. The rematch of 1999. You had Jalen Brunson's dad on one side, Rick Brunson.
That's
You
the first
had
nigga you gonna name.
yeah, I'm saying because it's like historic. Like that's crazy work. Like last time y'all was in the finals, your dad was the point guard. Now you're the point guard. Like that's crazy.
No, that's not gonna be the first nigga I'll name. I'm not gonna count. I'm like, nigga, you could at least name the superstars first. Like, bro, you got Tim Duncan and Abel David
Oh,
Johnson.
man, we didn't even get over there to that side yet, man. Of
Shit,
course
all
we
right,
got Tim.
fine. We go to New York. We go to New York side. They
No,
had
no, no. Go ahead.
Latrell
Go ahead.
Sprewell. They had Larry Johnson, bearded Larry Johnson,
Mhm.
and everything, bro. Patrick Ewing. Shit, was John Starks still in there? I'm not sure.
I think John Starks is a part of that team. You look up.
Shit, Allen Houston there? And fucking the coach was, if I remember correctly, Jeff Van Gundy. So
Mhm.
yeah, who's now an assistant on the Clippers. Either way, insane.
Nah, he was not on that team.
Okay,
Starks was on the '94 team.
okay.
So yeah, I think their point guard was
I
Brunson.
don't think he was their starting, bro.
What's the starter, bro? The starting point guard for the New York Knicks. They're gonna be like Rick Brunson.
This is their first year. Shit, that's crazy.
Nah, it was Charlie Ward.
Like, didn't he win it? Yeah, he was the Heisman Trophy winner.
All right, yep. We got Rick Brunson, Marcus Camby, Chris Childs. We had Chris Dunley, Allen Houston, Larry Johnson, Latrell Sprewell, Charlie Ward, Herb Williams, David Wingate. Patrick Ewing did not play. He was injured.
That sucks. That sucks. That's tough. And on the Spurs side,
Mm.
as I said before, you had Tim Duncan, David Robinson. You also had Steve Kerr on there, Avery Johnson, Jaren Jackson Sr., Sean Elliott, Mario Ely, Antonio Daniels, Will Perdue, Jerome Kersey. All those people on that team for the Spurs. So coached by Greg Popovich. This is their first. This would be they end up being their first NBA championship.
Come on, Spurs. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. I was like, that nigga had fucking. He messed me up with that, bro. Man, my brain lapsed.
But yeah, so it's been that long, people. It's been really that long. And that's why a lot of niggas are very happy. A lot of people are just like, ooh, it's like shit's heating up. Everybody rubbing their hands together right now. So how do you got this finals going out?
I think it goes 7, man. I think it goes 7 because they both have unique things that they bring to the table. I feel like they don't figure each other out. Like I feel like they go back and forth, one game, all the way till they get to the first team that wins 4. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody getting back to backs. I don't see anybody having massive blowouts. I think all of these will be close games because they, like I said, they fake the game differently on each side. And both teams have shown, even if one team did go up a crazy amount, they can be able to come back. They can will themselves back throughout this playoffs and also throughout this this season as a whole. They've definitely had monumental comebacks. And the last time, well, one of the last few times we've seen this team, one of the premier moments for this team is when Jalen Brunson had that 60-point game and Wemby throws the damn ball into the crowd. Like, fuck y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Or was this last year or the year before? Wemby goes crazy, Madison Square Garden, wind up losing. He does not give a damn. He just scored 40, just dropped 7 threes from half court, all that. He don't care. He like, bro, we lost. We need to do something else. We need to get this person in here. We need to do this. He's talking on the mic like he been in the league 10 years. Like he didn't had LeBron on the Cavs type of runs. Like that's how fed up he is. And once I seen stuff like that from him, I was like, yeah, he gonna be something, bro. He gonna make it and gonna get there quick. And shit, he already in the finals. Just that fast. Just that damn fast. So I believe it's gonna be an unbelievable classic series. Definitely way better than the '99 series. That shit was 4-1. No Patrick Ewing. Tim Duncan, Twin Towers go crazy as they should. So yeah, that's how I see it. Oh, what about you?
All right. One thing I gotta point out is that niggas is definitely sleeping on the damn Knicks.
Yes.
Cause motherfuckers thinking because they swept the last two opponents they faced, and only people they struggled against was CJ McCollum Atlanta Hawks. Saying, man, they had an easy path. Y'all do realize these niggas had to play against a young and hungry Hawks that they had to make adjustments against in order to get to where they got. Like niggas were legit stressed. Niggas thought this was like deja vu for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had to sweep a Philadelphia team with Embiid, Maxey, and Paul George, and VJ Edgecombe. Y'all might think, hey man, this playoff P, man, this MP can barely walk. No, that's is legit. It's not as easy as y'all make it sound. And they dealt with them, especially on them game 4s. Or whenever it was fucking match point. Like them niggas, they know how to get rid of them boys. Cleveland actually had a solid roster to go against the Knicks was like
Oh,
and had them niggas on the ropes game 1. Mike Brown said, all right, let's let the fuck in. Like, what the fuck is we doing?
on my beer.
That was Jalen Brunson. I'll be real quick, bro. Went on a tear. And I told one, I said, hey, bro, depending on what happens in game 2 and game 3, it's going to depend if this shit going to be sweet. At the game 3, I said, yeah, these things. I said, yep, these things won. Convincing fashion, bro. So, like, bro, don't sleep on these niggas, bro. Do not sleep on the Knicks. I got the Knicks. Straight up. Either 6 or 7. And if that sound crazy, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, ride the Wemby train. Go ahead. I'm not. I do not care for. I've never cared for the Spurs. Y'all thought I was gonna root for them now? Fuck them. This shit started all the way back when they was going against the Heat, bro, with LeBron and shit, bro. I was not fucking with them, bro. I respect them players. I fuck with Coach Pop. The Spurs as an organization, regulated as a motherfucking crew, fuck them.
I was wondering if you was gonna do it. I was like, it's right there, bro.
Like, bro. So yeah, listen. I'm just keeping it at that. If Wemby wins it, hey, props to you, dog. Props to you. Props to Miss Johnson, all y'all. But if y'all lose, I don't give a fuck. If I live in Texas, I will go back to Texas and be like, yeehaw, motherfucker. Like, let's go. We turning up, bro. Let's go next, bro. I got next 6, bro.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. who we got. Let's get into. Wait, real quick. Almost forgot about this. Definitely gonna edit the fuck out of this episode. Where is it? Steph Curry, man, finally signed that shoe endorsement deal with Li Ning. You know what I'm saying? Same team as Wayne Wade's over there, Klay Thompson. Jimmy Butler was over there, or still over there, if I'm not mistaken, after he left Jordan Brand. So now they have a Curry Brand is over there with Li Ning. You know what I'm saying? He can sign other players now, and they got a full golf line. So that's probably what got him that right there, that golf line. It's like, okay, supporting the golf nigga? Yeah, for sure, bro. I'll gladly sign this shit.
I'm saying he already had the I was like, Under Armour already let him keep the Curry brand, which I thought was dope. So yeah, I thought it was very interesting when I think it's leaning. I assume so. I never really ever heard him pronounce it as lie. So I'm assuming it's Lee. So leaning.
Yeah,
Granted,
leaning.
they do have like players on their roster, and while Steph was a free agent in the suit, that was one of the things he was wearing. He was also wearing like I think he was also wearing like Kobe's or some shit like that. But yeah, he was definitely like it's crazy. Every time he wore a different shoe, I was like, I can see it. Every time I was like, I can see it with Nike. I can see it with Jordan. If
Yeah,
there's
that's
any
how you
if
pronounce it.
there's only brand I didn't see him with, it was Jordan. I cannot see him with Jordans. I don't know why. It's
That'd
like
be weird. I don't know if he did it or not.
he probably did, but I just don't see it. It's like, and I think, yeah, Adidas tried to sign him, they fumbled. I could see him with Adidas. I could see him with Nike, like some low tops and shit like that. But if there's anybody that was Jordan, I can see him with Puma. Weirdly, I can see him with Puma. I don't know about Reeboks. Shit, New
Steph
Balance.
Curry was seen wearing Air Jordans before the game against Utah Jazz, the
Okay,
Air Jordan 12 flu games,
okay. I was like, I
and
know. I'm pretty sure you wore Jordans at one
worn up
point.
in the 14s. What the hell?
Yeah, Jordan, New Balance, and Skechers are the three people. I'm like, I don't think he'll sign with them.
That's crazy.
I could see him signing with fucking Jalen Brown's fucking brand before signing with them.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna go to Nike. I didn't see that happening. If he signed anyway, I think he would have probably signed either Adidas or over there where Kyrie's at. I could see him going over there.
Answer?
That'd be nice. hmm Yeah, I could see that too.
I say yeah.
Especially with that.
That's also a Chinese brand too.
I could have seen it.
It's in. I say yeah. Either way, that's interesting. Definitely a big move for Leaning. I could definitely see like whatever like brand because it's Steph Curry. Like I could see anybody throwing like a bag for him. But see them like edge it out. That's cool. They probably offer the most money for sure though.
For sure. Yeah, man. Let's get into this NFL, man. Let's get into this month NFL. First off, first bomb to drop. First major bomb. Let's go first major bomb to drop. Miles Garrett, man. Miles Garrett has been traded to the LA Rams, man. Let's get the whole trade details up before we get into this.
First, Jared Verse,
Yes,
legit before Ty Simpson was legit their last first round pick. Yeah, now they don't make those a whole lot.
they definitely don't.
Browns received
I don't know.
a first round pick in 2027, a second round pick in 2028, and a third round pick in 2029.
I don't know if I'll make that Ty Simpson pick with doing this. Like, you could have added even another weapon, but at the same time, maybe this Ty Simpson pick is because maybe Stafford like, hey bro, I'm taking one last run and I'm finna say fuck this shit. And now you gotta back. You don't have to go look for your second coming up for the QB. You still got a ready-made team. So maybe that's what it is.
Actually, yeah, it's very clear Les needs thought process was like, yeah, they want him to at least like sit behind Stafford just long enough because they know Stafford's not unless Stafford gets hurt, like Tyson's not going to get in. It's like I'm just going to call it the Green Bay Packer method, the Packer
Mm-hmm.
method, because they done it
Mm-hmm.
twice and both times they succeeded with
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's always best to like. I always figured that's the best method is to draft them, have them sit behind for at best a whole year. If your QB still happens to be in the prime, you don't feel like moving on. Then like, all right, y'all good to sit him out another year. That's cool because you have him for 4 years, so it's not like he's gonna leave in free agency or some shit. And we've seen it with Mahomes had behind Alex Smith his rookie year, and he started his last year, the last game of the season. And in that game, he threw a pick and no touchdowns. Like it's like as he, he was a rookie. Next year, threw 50 touchdown passes and 5,000 yards and won MVP. So it's like, yeah. It's always, I feel like that's always the right way to go about it. If it's like the first overall pick, then it's like, yeah, you expect them niggas to start them right away because because they see them as like if you're a QB driver, number one, you're seen as like pro ready off rip. You're already you have the highest expectations. You're gonna start off rip. Number two pick also as well. And sometimes you see people they try that. It's just one problem. The QB that is they like, all right, we're gonna have to start over from him. He's either sorry he was good, but it's like on the decline. It's like be like that. Like when the Eagles drafted Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz was on his decline after all the injuries and all that stuff. Eventually, he ended up going in the middle of the season. Deshaun Watson with the Texans, they had Tom Savage starting opening game. Benched him at halftime. Somebody else. I'm trying to think of another example. But either way, yeah, players like that. Mitch Trubisky, they tried starting somebody. I think they tried starting him. No, they tried starting Mike Glennon. That shit did not go well. I don't know what made them think he was gonna be good. Mike Glennon's ass. But yeah, had Mike Glennon start. Did not go well. Benched him for Mitch Trubisky. So like, yeah, you see this a lot. And I prefer that they sit behind the QB. I don't care if they good. I don't care if they bad. Sit them out for the season. Pretend that they tore the ACL, bro, in practice. Do not let them out unless it's like, hey, bro, we actually have to. Straight up. So yeah, I'm glad the Rams did that. And with the move they got Miles Garrett. So right now they're in a very win now approach. And like I want to say they got a 1-2 year window. Once that season's over, you got this young kid coming in. I'm still not high on Ty Simpson. I'm like, bro, out of all QBs, you drafted him in the first round of all times. I thought that was ridiculous. No, I did say I don't know why the Rams would be the one to trade for Garrett. Because I saw here's the thing. One, it's like, yeah, you're getting I don't see a reason where it's like I'm like, no, I'm not saying, hey, don't trade for Miles Garrett. Because like fuck, I get why they trade for Miles Garrett. He just broke the sack record last year. He is the franchise leader in the Browns when it comes to sacks. Two-time defensive player of the year. Why wouldn't I'm just saying like Rams. Y'all didn't exactly have a D line where it's like, all right, bro, we need an upgrade. That's why I said that. Y'all actually have a good young core. Two Pro Bowl D linemen. One of them is Jared Verse. You also got Brandon Fisk. You also got and you got a solid interior with Fisk and Byron Young. I think it's Byron. No, Kobe Turner. And you got an edge with Byron Young and Jared Verse. Two Pro Bowlers last year. So I'm like, all right, why did y'all? So I'm like, all right, why would you make a jump for Miles Garrett? I'm like, I could see them trading, making a big blockbuster trade for like another position, like linebacker or DB. But it's like, hey, they already did that with McDuffie. All right, like maybe linebacker. So I'm like, why the edge rush? Because I saw it as like, all right, why would you make a blockbuster trade for a position? Like I figured y'all were like, all right, that this side is solid. This part is solid. So that's why I thought it was weird. I get why they did it, but I'm like, whatever. And at the same time, it's like, shit, like, you tell me no other team could have made this trade? Like, what the fuck? Three picks.
Are we going to go get?
They sent one first round pick and a young Pro Bowl edge rusher. You tell me no other team could offer that? Come on, bro. Come on, NFL. I'm saying the league as a whole, bro. Like, come on, NFL. I'm not even gonna call a team out as a whole. I'm calling the whole league, bro. All 31 of you niggas, well, 30 of you niggas, two of y'all niggas, two of y'all are involved in this trade. But the rest of the 30 of y'all, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? I know the Bears wasn't gonna make that. We ain't got shit to send them. I'm surprised the Eagles didn't send them. I'm surprised the Eagles didn't get them. Those are the people where I'm like, bro, please. I was praying for them not to get them though. That's the
They got
Justice.
other issues.
That's the Justice
That
League
wouldn't
right
have made
there.
no
That
sense.
the Avengers. That's the Justice League. I'm like, well, please. I'm like, well,
That
please
wouldn't have
don't.
made no damn sense for Philly, bro. They definitely was not in position to make that trade.
Here's the thing.
Um,
As much as it doesn't make sense, it only makes sense in regards to it doesn't make without any context. It doesn't make sense for the Rams. With context, you have to realize it's the Rams. They literally have a motto with "fuck them picks." They last Super Bowl, they traded hella shit for Von Miller. Who else did they trade? They traded for OBJ, both in one season, by the way. So it's like, yeah, I understand. So it's like, yeah,
Aaron McDonald's coming back from retirement. That's why you go make this trade for Miles Garrett. That's why you go do that. Aaron McDonald, who is still in motherfucking top tier shape, has not eat a fucking cheeseburger since he sat down. That's why you go make this trade. You go get him as your linebacker because I'm pretty
that
sure
nigga is
he's
not a
still
fucking
under contract. He just
linebacker.
retired.
That nigga is not a fucking linebacker.
You go put him as your linebacker.
Why would you
You know
put
what I'm
Aaron
saying?
Donald?
Not even necessarily as a linebacker, but I'm saying as you saying that they need an extra piece. that could have went for another position. You can go put him in and make him the extra piece. You go make him the extra piece. We have to go get somebody. You already got him. He just need to come back to the field. We do a physical. He's up.
That's a gamble though.
Now you looking at one of them one fucking 2K and Madden teams, bro. Elite on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, sure. On both sides of the ball. Yeah, sure.
Look at the Browns right now. Go look at the Browns on that on that team. Go look at that, bro.
On your team?
Yeah. We got Caleb Williams, Malik Neighbors.
All right, Chad. If y'all know
We got
anything,
Nico
this
Collins.
this nigga does a fucking Howie Roseman
Fuck
impression
them
whenever
pigs.
he gets his hands on franchise on man, bro.
Fuck them pigs. Fuck them young players. All of them gotta go.
This nigga was coaching what team it was. I can't remember what team he was running.
Talking about the
The
first team.
Jets. This nigga proceeded to get Jordan Love, and I think you also got DK, didn't you? You had
No, I
hella.
didn't. Hell nah.
Yo, you got CD.
TK.
He had CD Lamb, bro.
I did have CD. I had CD Lamb. Jordan Love, CD Lamb, Malik Neighbors.
All on one team,
I
bro.
went, and
In one
I
season.
already had Brees Hall already. He was already there.
Yeah, and then he also got Darnell Washington from the Steelers. All that
Oh, yeah,
shit.
I did get Darnell Washington.
I
He
think
was
he
on
also got Miles Garrett. I'm pretty sure y'all had Miles Garrett. Like, fuck this nigga, bro.
yeah, I did get Miles Garrett.
Like, no, that is fuck this nigga, bro. He keeps doing this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro, I make some teams,
Hey,
bro.
I was
I
gonna
feel
point
the
out
man.
he also fucked up our trade shit, so we had to end the fucking
Killed the
franchise,
league.
bro.
I killed the
Killed the
league
league.
trying to get Matthew Golden.
We sitting here in the wild card, we're like, what the fuck you mean he traded for this person? I like, hold on, bro. I had to do a whole league investigation, bro.
That was no investigation. I told him myself.
Okay, no,
They didn't let
we
them
went to
get no
investigation, bro.
investigation.
This nigga confessed, bro. Nigga said, all right, I did it. It was me. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, bro. I feel them though, bro. I just feel the Rams, man. I get what they saying, bro. You gotta maximize your chances, bro. Life is short, bro. NFL's careers is short, bro. Why are we playing around leaving up the chance? You could just buy your chance, trade for your chance. What are we waiting for? I'm leaving it up to see if you know what I'm saying. Potential, fuck potential. Let's go with what works.
Y'all do all this
What
shit.
works?
Y'all do all this shit just to lose to Seattle. I swear to God.
That would be crazy. But I'm pretty sure if that happens, it's going to be because of injuries. It's definitely because of injuries. I don't think this team straight up loses to Seattle. It'd definitely be a close game. But we got other news, man. We got other news. Let's not stay on this too long. Other news.
The
We got
Giants.
OG. Yeah,
It's
go ahead, bro.
OG. The Giants signed a couple of washed up, veteran receivers. And
Hmm.
OBJ, Juju Smith-Schuster,
I don't know why he threw that in there like that.
because the niggas is washed. But either way. So, what do you feel about these moves made by the Giants?
I mean, I'm glad they finally got a little bit more depth, wide receiver position. Of course, yeah, they are a little bit older, a little bit more injury prone, but it is depth nonetheless. They don't have to rush back Malik Neighbors right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they do have him projected to come back week 1, but if he don't, they'll be all right. There's a lot of new additions this past offseason to this Giants team, and I definitely feel like they could keep building off that momentum.
They did sign all three. They also signed Braxton Berrios.
Mm-hmm. And you just got a tight end from Baltimore. So, I mean, I feel like they're in a good position, bro.
I say like
This just made it even better.
I would say yeah. I would say this. The Giants, when it comes to the receiver depth, it's nothing crazy. They do have Wandale Robinson did step up and he notched up 1,000 yards this last season. So yeah, you still have him. You got Malik Neighbors coming back from injury. I think Darius Slayton is still on the roster. I don't think Darius Slayton has ever been that good. I'm not gonna hold you. He's just always just been like that reliable receiver. They would tend to feed, especially when Daniel Jones was there. But if you still got stuff in the tank, OBJ and Juju could produce. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I generally don't think all three of them are gonna be on the opening day roster. I generally don't see that. But if realistically speaking, I can see at least two of those three receivers that they signed on opening day. And when I mean two of those three, is between OBJ or Juju along Basson Berrios, because Basson Berrios he's an all-pro returner. So like yeah, he definitely got that special teams role filled out, and he's okay like as a receiver, but like yeah, his value is more as a returner, like the Khalif Raymond or Garner Olszewski, stuff like that. So match that in with the inclusions of Patrick Ricard joining Scadaboo. and Tyrone Tracy in that backfield. Bring along with bringing in Isaiah Likely. You got yourself a very dangerous offense right there, bro. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, yeah, these are major pickups. They're not really, because I mean, it's OBJ and Juju Smith. They're in their 30s, my guy. And OBJ's last stop was in Miami. I get it, it's Miami and all that stuff, but he could have done something there, and like, yeah, that should be. So next on to we got another receiver being moved, and that is, of course, what we all saw coming, and they legit said the date when that shit was gonna happen, and that is AJ Brown going to the Patriots. We all saw this coming. We knew he was unhappy there. Legit, every ounce of rumors saying, "Hey, yeah, he's going to the Patriots." Eagles said, "All right, we're gonna go about this. We're gonna move you June 1st." It was like, okay, cool. Doing like the best interest of both of them. I can't remember the reason why they waited till June 1st, but even so, I know it's
Money.
them. Yeah,
I think it goes down to amount of money that would lost. Went from like 27 to like 12.5 mil, something like that.
because June 1st is like legit like the start of the new season. So technically, hey y'all, new season just started. Fuck it. But yeah, they trade him to the Patriots, a team who, not gonna hold you, their wide receiver core is ass.
It'd have been a dead cap hit of over $40 million, and they got significantly reduced to less than $20 million. But continue.
Like, what was I saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
the Patriots wide
wait,
receiver core is terrible. This ass doodle cheeks. Outside of like what their tight ends and
Stephon Diggs ain't back over there yet, boy. What you talking about now?
I'm saying like
Yeah,
from
you signed.
I'm saying last year,
Yeah.
like last year it's like it was Stephon Diggs.
Jay, but I hope he come back.
I said, stop, Stephon Diggs
Because
is getting
literally, all
older.
you did was replace one person.
I was like, Stephon Diggs is getting older. I'm like, I doubt any of these niggas is getting better. Well, outside of the guy, Kayshon Boutte. Kayshon Boutte's tough. But yeah, their receiver core is not that great. You have Kayshon Boutte. You had, my God, I forgot the tight end again. But yeah, let me look real quick. Y'all signed Romeo Dobbs. Y'all got Pop Douglas. Y'all still have Mac Hollins is whatever. I'm not gonna hold you. He can be a reliable receiver, but he's like a number 3 receiver, bro. Let's be for real. It was Hunter Henry. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking Johnny Smith, but yeah. Or I was thinking Austin Hooper for some reason. But I still got Hunter Henry at tight end. But yeah, that receiver core I just named. You tell me Romeo Dobbs was gonna be your number one? Look at me dead in my eye and tell me you thought Romeo Dobbs was gonna be your number one, or Pop Douglas.
I'm telling you right now, the plan,
Efton Chisholm the
Tyreek
third. Like
Hill,
what the fuck?
Tyreek Hill, and Stephon Diggs are signing with the Patriots, man.
Both of them? Fuck no.
Both of them.
No, that's
So y'all
insane.
think y'all doing something in New York? This. Watch this.
We got 230 over receivers.
What you talking about, bro?
Both with troublesome legal history.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Clap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek Hill. You heard it here first. For conversations. My name is Derek. I'm at DG. And Kill and Stephon Diggs will be on the New England Patriots, man. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me live saying more shit like this at 57 Dexter on Twitch. Like,
Go put my
every day.
All right. And this is I love you, Jace, bro. First off, check out my vinyl. Second, I got Dallas Cowboys winning it all, bro. Dallas Cowboys gonna win it all, bro. Check. Hold on.
But I go do some research. Hell no, bro.
I got Dallas Cowboys winning it all, bro. Dallas Cowboys, boy. Keep fucking playing, bro. Dallas Cowboys, boy. They winning it all, G. Keep fucking playing with me, dog. This is your boy, I love you, Jace, nigga. My name is Cowboys fan, nigga. Keep playing with me, bro. Dak is gonna win MVP, nigga.
Hell no.
And we bringing back Zeke, nigga. He running for 600 yards. He running for 1,000. He running for 600 yards, boy.
Hell no, bro. You got me sweating right now.
We taking over Texas, bro. All over the South, man.
Hell no, bro.
Fucking play with me, Jay.
Nigga said Zeke. Man. Hell no.
And we playing the Chargers in the Super Bowl. Beating them by 24.
Baby, spit out this water.
Keep playing with me, G. We picking out Justin Herbert twice.
Almost spit out this water. Chill. Almost spit out this fucking water all over the fucking laptop right now. Like, nigga is tweaking. Man, where's Tone with the monkey, bro? What you need?
That nigga Jay's tripping, bro. Either way. All right. Moving on. I think this is a good move by Patriots and Eagles. You know, Eagles. They already drafted his replacement Mekhi Lemon, and they still got Devontae Smith. So this is a good move on both sides. So
Either
so yeah, and Patriots needed a receiver, and Eagles wanted to get rid of a receiver who's unhappy with them. So boom, it worked out for both teams. So yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah, it definitely worked out for him. I definitely can see the Patriots being possibly a little bit better. I don't know how this whole Mike Vrabel situations gonna go. Will it cast a cloud over the season? I would hope not. That would absolutely suck. Him having all this personal shit. But it'll probably motivate him to get his shit together. Stop doing shit that you're gonna get caught for. That's gonna be having your family and your team and everybody in the fucking news for the wrong reasons. People should be talking about your team and how y'all came up short and what y'all can do to improve to get back to the championship. Not talking about, hey, is that his son? When is he over there? He was here in 2020. All these people showing these weird ass pictures because everybody a private investigator that been on your ass for the past 6, 7 years. Nobody wants to see or hear about that. Stay your ass in the house.
say, hey coach, I know you just lost Super Bowl, but is it true you're cracking this reporter? Like what the fuck?
Like, come on, bro. Like that shit is such a big distraction. Like if you did, I don't think you should. I'm not saying that you should, but if you wind up getting fired, I would understand it. It's like you're causing a big ass distraction, big ass cloud. Like motherfuckers had to. I'm out bowling and you pop across my TV because it's the first time Mike said anything since skipping out on draft day night 3. Like, why is that news? That shouldn't be news, bro. You causing a whole bunch of ruckus that didn't even have to happen because you can't keep your dick in your pants.
If
Like,
this was
come
a
on.
Ime Udoka situation, then yeah, he probably would have been fired. But
Oh, he been out of there.
yeah, yeah, since this was like a report or whatever, it's definitely be like a scandal or some shit. But like, yeah, I don't see this. And they were doing like some shit that was like very like messed up in terms of like like anything Lee related. And it's like, yeah, I could definitely be scandalous. But it's like, yeah, this is like, as far as I'm concerned, this was just like an affair with a reporter.
I ain't gonna
Scandalous.
lie though,
It's
bro.
like that doesn't really violate any of the personal conduct for the NFL. Nothing. At best,
Leave me alone though. I'm firing that nigga too. Leave me alone, bro.
nigga, my great man, Neil Londo.
Clay Thompson gets that trade to the Lakers, and then they get in the playoffs, and that news came out about Megan. Out of there. Get this nigga out. As soon as he touched the court, hey, out of here. What I do? Hey, you know what you did, nigga. Get out. Get to stepping, nigga.
But,
You're tweaking. Excessive tweakiness.
yeah. What's the next
But let's
topic?
end this on a somber note. This with a moment of silence if you made it this far into the episode. Usually we start off our episodes with this, but this just happened. We already had our episode lined up. We got unfortunate news that the father of Larry Fitzgerald Sr. has passed away. He was definitely a major figure in Minnesota. Get everything. He's a true pioneer in the broadcasting community, and he spent most of his life pouring into people in the city he loved. They say he passed peacefully this afternoon, surrounded by his family, and we just want to share respect and pay homage to Larry Fitzgerald and the whole Fitzgerald family.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough, especially for like Larry, because he had already lost his mom back in like the 2000s. He definitely was very, and I remember watching the Football Life and so like remember hearing how we talked about it, like it definitely had affected him. I know him and his dad were very close. His dad being a reporter, he actually reported during the Super Bowl when the Cardinals were in the Super Bowl against the Steelers. He was there reporting on his son, and they said like that might be the first time a reporter reported on his own son. So yeah, that's definitely devastating, bro. So yeah, first piece of the Larry Fitzgerald Senior. My heart goes out to the Fitzgerald family. And also, there's also another one for the NBA community. Head coach Rick Adelman had
Yeah.
passed away. He was the head coach for the Kings, especially in like I want to say this was like when they were at their best. Okay, yeah, okay, it was that. Let me look more into that. But yeah, it's very soon. Yeah, pretty soon. Okay, yeah. He was the head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers, the Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings, the Houston Rockets, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Being an All-Star head coach in 1991, 2001, and 2003, with the latter two being when he was coaching for the Sacramento Kings. He held a record of 1,042 740 49. Yeah, his best tenure, of course, was when he was coach of the Sacramento Kings, with their highest being when they made it to the conference finals, unfortunately losing to the Los Angeles Lakers. But still, yeah, that was legit. Like, I'm not gonna say that's the last time they were good because, like, yeah, they were good when Mike Brown was there, but that was like the best when they were known as the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, so
Mike Bibby squad over there. Mike Bibby, Jason Williams, all them. That was that squad.
Chris Webber was there, right? Okay, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
Mike.
it was dominant, bro.
I was like, damn, Mike Bibby's squad. He was a star player. But yeah, so yeah,
I think Mike Bibby was ball headed back then too.
he had to look good.
I don't think he had a low cut then.
So yeah, survived by his wife Mary Kay, his son, who's now the head coach of the Denver Nuggets, David Edelman. He had 11 grandchildren, 6 children. His other son, unfortunately, passed away in 2018. He was 79 years old. So, rest in peace to him.
One of the best ever do.
All
All
right.
right. This has been another episode of ProConversations podcast. We got Nightwave coming up. Nightwave episode 2.
Okay, yeah. He's got been animated on that. I had a blast
Oh
recording it.
man.
Now I'm having a blast with editing this, man.
That's gonna be out real soon. We got 2K videos coming out. I recorded one, Derek recorded one. Both gonna put those out over the next couple of days. And we'll be sitting here talking about the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals start on the 3rd, so Wednesday.
We'll
So we'll
see.
definitely be covering that.
We'll see you then.
All right.
Hey,
Wallaby
Derek.
J.